Silicon Valley. It's around $50. Who makes $50 here per hour?
59.
And two,
50. No, who makes $50 right
but
now?
with two jobs, with two jobs.
Yeah,
Raise your hand if you make $59 an hour right now.
With two jobs only. Two jobs, with two jobs.
So,
16
how much
hours
should be
a
our
day.
goal? ¿Cuánto es nuestra meta? What do you think? I think, look, we went on strike at the Marriott for 37 days, and we were able to achieve $6.68. And that was a huge victory.
Bravo.
The fight at the Marriott, but it was for everyone in Local 19, right? So we set a new standard. So this year, what is our goal?
$50.
but you have to put more because they need
Well, yeah, just as an example, let's put this. A housekeeper here in San Jose is making almost $27. They're very close to make $27. In San Francisco, a housekeeper on average, I think they're making like a $29. So, you know, is how many dollars the difference? $2 difference? Yes.
But the living is higher.
San Francisco is more expensive.
Yeah.
And San Francisco is also in a fight right now, so that means that they will increase.
Yeah,
their
increase the
wages.
rate.
Yeah. So I feel that we should go for $10. Yes.
One job should be enough.
Yes, you said it. One job should be enough. It's
Yeah,
true.
to survive.
Yes, that's right. So then, healthcare, right? So healthcare is gonna be our priority. This year, Kaiser increased 25%.
Damn.
So that means that the company needs to continue putting money in order for us to continue having this amazing benefit. Otherwise, who's gonna pay that?
We.
Yes, you have to pay that from your pocket.
That's not right.
Si ustedes no lo luchan, lo van a tener que pagar.
That's not fair.
Right? So we need to fight. Or it's okay if the company doesn't pay.
No.
Yeah. So this morning, people share, we care about the wages. We definitely deserve wages, more money, but we also care about the health. What about the pension?
Increasing too. It's very low.
24 years I think in this union.
Yeah.
And I'll be at part-time, but I went to apply for my pension. You know what they're offering me? $34 a month for pension for 24 years.
And why do you think it's that?
I'm shocked. I've been called though, I don't know.
It's because the company has been putting cents for
Pennies.
the pension,
Pennies.
right? So this year, we need to push for more.
That
Because
doesn't
it's
even
not-
buy a meal,
Because in order for you to qualify for pension, you have to be full-time, right? You have to be full-time, and there's like like a credits through the year. I think if you are full-time in your first year, you have 1 point. If you have another years working as a full-time, you have another point. After 5 years, you are vested, but you need to continue working full-time hours in order to get more. Not $35, but more. But as of right now, because the company is not putting enough money, that's what, people is getting. Do you think that's fair?
No, it's not fair.
Well, all the CEOs, they have good pensions, they have good, like retirement plans. Well, the CEOs, they're like living a beautiful life, free worries. Do you think that it's fair that you guys are not receiving a decent pension?
Because
No.
we're considered full-time, we have to be available every single day of the week.
Yeah.
With one, with a week's, less than a week's notice sometimes, because they'll send the schedule on Friday and we might have to work Sunday. We have no, we're totally to the to the schedule. But yet, they don't pay anything for us being on, call 24 hours, 18 hours a day, whatever it is. Yeah. So it's crazy. It's just not right.
Yes, so and then job security. Job security covers a lot, not just one language in the contract, but many languages in the contract. One is the daily cleaning. The daily cleaning is about protecting the housekeepers. We want to make sure that the company offer daily service, and that way we will have the housekeepers working every single day. So we already have the language in the contract, but that language will expire very soon. And we want to have the language, we don't want the language to die every time that, contract expire, but we want to have the language permanent. Right, so that's one. And then outsourcing, what that means? What do you think that means, outsourcing?
Having people come in to do our work.
Yes, we want to make sure that we have language that protects the workers' jobs. Why? Because, they can bring temp agencies to do your job. And not just that, right? So there's many problems right now in food and beverage. And we want to prohibit the employer to advertise, companies from outside to deliver food to the hotel. We want to prohibit them for them to come into the hotel. We also want to prohibit the guests to bring food from outside and sit at the restaurant to eat that food.
Yeah, that happens in Marriott.
Yes, so what do you think? ¿Qué piensan?
Mal, that is bad.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people complain with them, at the Marriott, like they said, sometimes the guests get upset because when they want to go and sit, all the tables are, occupied. And these people is not actually eating the food from the restaurant, but they're eating food from outside. So that means that the servers are losing money.
Yep.
Right, so, yeah. So then technology. What technology means? This is not new. We already have some, language in the contract, but we want to upgrade the language.
¿Este va a ser?
Luego,
Hola,
I don't mean to take up all the talking, but, I started at the racetrack in Golden Gate Hills in, the 70s. And they had the mutuals and stuff. They went to the machines where people would go do the machines so that they didn't need people to work for the betting. Golden Gate Hills is closing now. Now, I'm not gonna say it's totally because of that, but it's a big part of it. So they put machines in to do the people's work, and then eventually it gets closed down.
Exactly. Yes, well, we know technology, is taking over. We're not opposed to technology, but we want to make sure that when the company implements any type of technology, it's because we support to do your job, not to take your job. Right, so can you imagine if the company decides to buy a robot, a nice bartender robot, right? So what that means? People said, "Oh, it's super cool," but I don't want a robot to serve if I go to Signia. I want the bartender to talk to me, and then same thing in an event, right? So I want to see buzzers, and I have been in hotels, non-union hotels, that they have robots.
Yeah.
I've been in a restaurant with
Yes. I want the buzzers to have a robot, but for the buzzer to pick up,
Yeah.
and put the place, and then the robot will go, and then the pastor will continue cleaning. I want a robot like that, not for the robot to take your job.
Bueno,
Right.
en Marriott, quitaron los busboys y el mesero hace todo. Pero a la misma vez el sitio se mira sucio, porque el mesero puede hacer tanto, tiene que ir a levantar la comida, así, y para mí un sitio que se mire limpio me impresiona mucho. Y eso es de...
Only in Hollywood movies can be the robot.
Yeah, nobody,
So anyway, so these are our priorities. Again, there's more languages. We're gonna have a meeting, a special meeting to review the proposals. But again, this is something that is not in my hands. If we want to win,
We need to fight.
exactly, we have to fight, Pati. If we wanna win, because when we win, when we fight, we win. When we fight,
We win.
when we fight,
We win.
when we fight,
We win.
exactly.
And we get the benefit. Okay.
Okay, so I wanna share the calendar, right? Because I know,